If you willing to die, the heat's able. The clip blows, so get low like Bleak's label. And each table that I bagged up at got a meal on it to chill on it. Add up that. And after you add up that, then add up this. 8 shots in the cylinder, magnum shit. Let the lead pop, red dot, tag 'em shit. Fuck a handgun, I 50 shot random shit. Bitch, that's why you sound silly rapping. It's Cicero, you looking at the Crown Philly cap. Sounding Millie's clapping, hit me the pop. So let's play, grab the SK, empty the stock. Just watch, Block's got them howls in there. 40 I brung, a gun, not a bottle of beer. Yeah, man, the motherfucking king is back. It don't take much for this motherfucking thing to clap. So if you bring the stack and put it in my hand, I pull it and throw a motherfucking bullet in your man. Bam, I'm the champ, you ain't ready yet. Man, there's no fake, my name hold weight, you ain't heavy yet. So when the mag dump loose the last spit, that'll leave his head chipped like fat front tooth. I bag up loot in the black duffel and keep it gas.
You're talking a lot, and I can see what you're saying about the anarchy and the whole trip about that with the SDS, and yet, like, you and the people around you seem to be like always in danger. You know, you could be killed as you walked out of here, because this happened to a lot of people in the Black Panthers and all the black movements. And like, can you be sure that your movement, are you strong enough now, you know, that are you going to go on? Is the Black Panthers, if you are killed, will the breakfast program go on just on a, you know, day-to-day type level?
Well, last year we started 3 Breakfast for Children program, and this year we gave those 3 to the people, and they're running those Breakfast for Children already.
The people are.
Right. And our whole program is geared toward educating the mass of the people, and that free health clinic that we have, the people in the community are going to run that clinic. And after a while, we're going to give them that clinic, and we're going to move on to higher levels, because we understand the difference between the vanguard and the people. We're not going to practice intellectualism. We're going to keep out there setting up some new examples, some new revolutionary programs that the people can basically relate to, because basically people are progressive and basically people are revolutionary. We're not worried about them killing anybody, because I think that, you know, they jailed Huey P. Newton, and they ran Cleve out the country, Elvis Cleve out the country, and they jailed Bobby Seale, and we got David Head up there now, who's very capable, most capable of running the Black Panther Party, and they can just take all of them they want to. We're always going to have someone to fulfill that position, because that's the type of organization the Black Panther Party is. We don't produce buffoons, we produce leaders. But everybody in the Black Panther Party, on any type of cadre, he's becoming a leader. We can, our minister, Deputy Minister of Health in the state of Illinois, can run the Black Panther Party, and so can anybody on this cadre. So all that they're involved in is an excursion in futility, because anybody that tries to deal with wiping out the leadership of the Black Panther Party is dealing with a time wasting. It's a futile effort to seize some type of power that can never be seized, because it's a type of flowing power, and it's a type of unending flow of this power. Every time somebody moves, we're just producing more and more people, you know. And you know how the story goes. They, you know, they had a chance. Wiping out power is what's got them in the mess they're in now. Wiping out power is that's what's got the Black Panther Party on their asses, you know, because they wiped out so much power. So I think they're about tired of wiping out power. They wiped out Martin Luther King, and they wiped out Malcolm X, you know what I mean? And they wiped out all these people, and these people were produced. So I think that in the near future, you'll see programs initiated by the government that they'll probably have the CIA protecting people like us. Because when they wiped out Huey P. Newton and Elvis Cleaver popped up, I know very well that they said we wish to God that we had have kept Huey P. Newton on the scene, because this motherfucker's out of his mind.
About my pay, should I stay on my crack hustle? My stack's double. I'm talking about the ends, muffled gas with compressors. I ain't talking about the bins. I'm talking about that shit that quiet the noise. When CNR come to ride on your boys, that's no joke, nigga. Won't run no gun, I just poke niggas. Kill a storm in the river, watch you float, nigga. Won't be a broke nigga, grinding for cash. If you plotting on robbing my stash, I burst pounds. You get the first round like LeBron in a draft, homie. Get a 9 in the mask on a late night. Play the alleyway, by the day you hate, you can't wait. Shit, my way right, got keys to the white bitch. Singers on the block, all the beats like I like this. E's long and black, like a nightstick. Bang off his brains on the wall, like a light switch. And I blast till your brains all gone. When my guns let off, it sound like a chainsaw on. My chains all drawn. Look, you can tell the way my shit bling and swinging. Chain large strong, show muscle, hustle to the cane all gone. No joke, I smoke to the pain all gone. You got the game all wrong, dog. My niggas sparking, and you not gangster, wankster. That's the liquor talking. Niggas talking get placed in the ground. They all folded, they all hungry till they tasting a pound. I be laying them down. Shit, I pull and shoot fast. With the 8, I'm hard to break like bulletproof glass. You shouldn't shoot last if you wanna survive. Shoot first if the gun on your thigh, you dickhead. Shit's been running my eyes up those sticky. AR-15 and the M16, I'm so picky. I know 50 got plans to bust, cause I got grains of stuff to get my hands in cuffs. Look, then you try to thin. All my old heads had weight, now they upstate getting letters in. When I get the door, make sure I hit the fellas in. Competition, hating, shaking like gelatin. More than I make niggas history. Get their head out the way, thoughts be a mystery. Is you shit me? Who on my hills? I don't care if he unsigned for a dude with a deal.
Well, they say travel broadens your scope, and as much traveling as I did during the past 5 weeks, I think I would be in bad shape if it didn't make my scope at least more broad than it was before I left. One of the things that I learned in the Muslim world, I didn't see any racism. I didn't see any conflict between the people over there because of the colors of their skin or the differences in color of skin. And in every country that I entered, there were Muslims who were black, brown, red, yellow, and white. And there was no racist attitude in any of them. Then when I was in Arabia during the pilgrimage, I had many different occasions when I would be involved with persons who would be considered white in America, who would be called white. They had blue eyes, blonde hair, and white skin. Yet they themselves didn't act like American whites act toward non-whites. There was a bond, a mutual understanding. There was an attitude of brotherhood practiced at all times. I analyzed it, or I should say, at least I studied it, because here in America, our experience always was, it was almost impossible to find whites who didn't act white, especially around non-whites. So the conclusion that I reached was that these people who had accepted the religion of Islam, who had accepted the existence of one God, automatically the chain reaction effect that this has, they would also have to accept the fact that everybody belongs to one family, one human family. So by accepting the oneness of God and the oneness of the human family, I believe the tendency to look upon each other according to the differences in color automatically was eliminated. Since they didn't regard themselves as white per se, as the American white man does, they didn't act white. They acted like humans.
Don't hustle, you get a few and you chill. You dick sucker, part-time strip hugger, and do this for real? I'm like, you do this for real? You's a bitch nigga, and a half-snitch nigga. You wanna steal? I be fooling with pills, ain't no joking about mine. You writing blue joints, ain't floating on cloud 9. And I be shaking, 100 shots, spit a murder things, leave a murder scene, 100 shot niggas. And I lay sex, the iron pump, leave his mouth wide shut like Kanye West. You fool's bitch, with tools grip, start ducking out the shot. I itchy to spark something. When knocks coming, I get lost, no joke. All ass down the alleyway and toss my coat. They don't take the slow to get stabbed. I'm a nick bag, nigga, I know the border too well. Crack caves on my coat, came in on a boat like black slaves. I crack slaves, so in minute testing, let it clip off, get picked off like interceptions. Indigestion, I got stomach pains from hunger pains. Now I'm cutting pain, ain't nothing changed. Sounds on top of it, go straight to the corner. Like any other ice for the bread, two blocks, like Tupac, shot twice in the head. Y'all need to stop thinking on me. Stop debating on me. Even niggas I used to roll with be hating on me. That's how I know I'm the shit. And a lot of guys punchline, but they still know this insists. So throw in the towel before I throw in the clip. Clap at your stomach and back and go in your hips. Damn. Now your bottom half unworkable. What you high? That's why you think you unworkable. So lame, stop it, cause I'm an aim poppy. You be missing your head and your neck like Wayne Bobby. Ain't profit, you can tell he trash. If his album drop, it'll flop like a belly splash. Been selling bags, hoping for a come. He talking, choke him on the run up. Stab him, he done up from his ass on the run up. Clown when I was down, I put the mask in the gun up.